Hey, what's up, V Squad? So hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today you guys, we are doing a mukbang. I know you guys have asked me so many times to bring back mukbangs, but you guys know I have rebranded, but I didn't forget about them. I didn't forget about mukbangs, okay? I really want to start doing girl talks on my channel, so I was trying to think. I really don't like makeup tutorials. Like, I like to watch them, but I don't like to do them. Like, I just do not enjoy them. So I did ask you guys to ask me some topics on my YouTube community tab. And you guys, I don't know how you can turn that on or like how you can activate that on your channel, but you definitely need to, because I try to like inform you guys of certain things. If I'm gonna do a Q&A or what have you, I like to post it on the community tab. So you guys try to do your best to keep up with me there if you can. I would appreciate it. But before we get into that, let me just show you guys my food, because I know you guys want to see it, and we got to get a thumbnail. Here is my food. Let's try to get a thumbnail. Maybe this way. Hopefully you guys seen it. It's just some tacos. Has steak, tomatoes, and onions. So yeah, I feel like it's okay, you know, it's healthy or whatever. So I did go ahead and grab me a Arizona mango tea or juice. I just got my nails done, so I didn't show you guys. I just got my nails done, so I don't want to mess them up by trying to open this dang on can. So let's go ahead and get into this. And I did get some jalapenos and some lime. So Miss Brooklyn TV, thank you girls so much for participating in this. You always comment. I love you so much. Thank you for all the support. But she asks, my topic suggestion are dating a guy who is always cheating, going from friendship to a relationship, dealing with domestic violence. So I know this all too well. I have dealt with my fair share, okay? I have definitely been with men that don't know how to keep their thing in their pants. Like, so many. And I've gotten my heart broken a lot. You know what I'm saying? And this is me being so candid with you guys. Like, I don't have notes or anything. I'm just speaking off of the dome. Like, I'm telling you guys how I feel and like what I've been through. But I have definitely dealt with men that are just trash. Like, not all men are trash. I didn't want to say that, because I don't like when women say all men are terrible, all men are this, because I definitely don't feel like that. I definitely feel like there is a lot of good men. It's just sometimes I don't want to say, this is going to sound bad, but I don't want to say that it's the guy's fault usually, but it could be your fault too, because you're the one that's picking them. So I feel like a lot of the times we need to not only put the blame on them, these seeds and stuff is getting everywhere. But anyway, so not necessarily put the blame on them, but kind of look at you as a person. Not to say that they should be putting their hands on you or doing anything else. You shouldn't allow that. But, you know, sometimes, you know, we don't pick the most healthy people because we're not together ourselves. But anyways, back to the topic at hand. So I'm trying to think of a situation. There was one situation I was telling my friend not too long ago. I've had about maybe 2 boyfriends have babies on me, and that's like the worst feeling ever. Like, I don't wish that on nobody. But I had dated this guy. He was like, this was way back when. I was so young. I should not have even been messing with him, because I've always been the type, and this is like a little TMI, but I'm gonna tell y'all. I have always been a type to date people like that's way too old for me. Like, even when I was like 16, like way too old. Like, they could have went to jail, too old. So, yeah, I was dating this one dude. I was so in love with him. Like, I just thought the world of him, and I think it had a lot to do with, you know, us having sex. I'm gonna just be blunt and honest with y'all. I think it had a lot to do. I was young. I was very inexperienced, and he showed me a whole different world. I was having sex. So when you have sex with somebody, people don't understand that you make soul ties with them and you have a certain connection with them. Sometimes you may not even like the person, but if you like have sex with them, it's like you like them and you don't even know why you like them. Does that make sense? It really don't. So let me get into these tacos. If you do not like people talking with their mouth full, you need to go. But anyway, so I was dating this dude. We're really not even dating because I wasn't even allowed to have a boyfriend. But I was talking to this dude. And I remember one time, you guys know how girls, you know, be snooping through your guy's phone. I got a hold of his cell phone. Trouble, okay? Because I found so much stuff. So much. And it was so devastating. Like, and I had already caught him once before. And when I found this, I was like, I'm just done with him. My heart was broke. I was so messed up. But I still stayed with him, right? So he said he was going to make it up to me. He was going to do good, da, da, da. I stayed with him. Then a couple weeks later, I found out that he was sleeping with somebody else and he got her pregnant. And it was a lot. It was a whole lot, you guys. I should do a whole story time on that, but that's old news anyway. But so I just feel like people will only like do what you allow them to do. Like for me personally, that situation I just told you guys, and it was so like the story I just told you was so like short and simple and to this like to the point. But I've dealt with that situation so many times with so many different people, like finding stuff. I had a boyfriend I was living with, you guys, and this nigga will wait until I went to work to have another girl come while I'm at work. I mean, doing God knows what. Then I found out he got her pregnant. She was like outside the house waiting on me one day. And she was like, is that your dude? Da, da, da. And I seen her little belly. And that was the whole hot mess. So, you guys, I'm no stranger. Like, I've been through a lot. Like, a whole lot. A lot that I don't even say. You know, to answer your question, I just kind of want to give you guys a backstory on me. You know, because some girls wouldn't even know what you're talking about. Like, girl, I've never got cheated on. Only been in one relationship. And no, me, I've been in plenty. You can't fool me, okay? I ain't seen every trick in the book. So, me personally, how do I deal with people cheating? I don't deal with it. It's just as simple as that. Like, I don't put up with that. I don't give second chances. I don't give none of that. Like, I don't believe in second chances when it comes to you cheating. Certain situations, maybe. But after you cheat, it's like, I don't trust you no more. You know, I'm not going to feel good laying down with you or nothing. Like, I'm not. So, how do I deal with it? You find out about them cheating, you leave their ass alone. As simple as that. You know what I'm saying? Because why would you want to deal with that? Why would you want to put yourself in that situation? These girls out here, or men, be having AIDS, be having all types of stuff. Your man or woman cheating, they coming home having sex with you and bringing it back. Like, that's just not cool. So, I just don't deal with it. I really don't. But I think you asked the question, and it's just as simple as that. Like, I'm sorry to be so blunt, but I cannot stand if you're going to complain about something in your relationship and you're not going to, like, say, for instance, you find your man cheating or something, but then you don't leave him. So it's kind of like, she going to let me do whatever. So I'm going to stick around and I'm going to do whatever I want to do. You know what I'm saying? And then you kind of in a situation to where you allowed him to do it, so he's going to continue to do it. You know what I'm saying? Some men do change, don't get me wrong, but a lot of them don't. Especially when they've had a taste of that outside punani. Okay, I'm just going to keep it real. It kind of gets addicting. And I just, once it happened one time, honey, that's it. You ain't coming back home. You better find somebody somewhere else to live. You better find somebody else to screw around with. But the way I feel about myself, I love myself, and nobody's going to do me bad, okay? If I'm going to do something bad, it's going to be done to myself. I'm going to do it myself. But you're not going to do anything bad to me because I love myself. I value myself. I know what I'm worth. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not about to put up with none of that. None of it. So the other question you had asked was going from friendship to a relationship. Now I feel like I kind of understand that. I'm not too sure what you mean, but I'm gonna kind of answer it the way I kind of thought you were trying to say it. Basically, okay, so some of you may or may not know that I am married, and me and my husband were friends first, before we got married, of course. And I definitely feel like you do have to have a certain level of friendship with your spouse or significant other. You want to be able to really connect with that person and share things with that person. And you want to, you know, be comfortable with that person as well. So I feel like when you're friends first, you kind of, you know, get to know each other. And the friend process is very important too. Not only for that, but because you got to know who you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't know that person and you get a relationship with them, it's kind of like, I wasn't ready for this. I don't really like you. You know what I mean? It's just a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely feel like you have to have that friendship, and like a true friendship. Not a friendship where y'all still screwing around. Have a friendship to where y'all just cool. Y'all like a bestie type of situation. Y'all call each other, y'all talk about stuff. Before you move on to anything romantic, you know what I'm saying? Just get to know that person first, because people out here crazy, okay? So give them time, scope them out. You know what I'm saying? See if they're a good match for you, and then you can move on. But if you guys feel like you're better off as friends, then stay friends. Like, try to like force anything, you know what I'm saying? So if you feel more comfortable being his friend, then just be his friend. Like, it's okay. So I definitely don't think that there's anything wrong with being friends first. I definitely recommend that. Just because you want to get to know the person and you want to know if you can tolerate them or if they can mesh well with your life and you can mesh well with theirs. So I think the next question she had asked me was about domestic violence, and I've dealt with that as well. I don't really want to say too much on this one because this person that I'm about to talk about has been contacting me, and I really don't even want to get into it. But I had a really hard time with this person. And you know, I haven't done really good on social media. I think people from my past see that and they want to come back around. But this particular person is like, you got your nerve, because he used to beat me down. Really bad. When he contacted me, it's interesting that you asked me this because he just been recently contacting me. When he contacted me, it brought back all those feelings and emotions that I had thought I let go. And I started feeling really sad. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. But I have to remember that I got out of that situation. I'm strong. I'm worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that situation really brought me down, really made me feel worthless, ugly, stupid, unattractive. You know, like, he used to do a lot of bad things to me. And it's kind of like, I kind of seen it as giving love almost. And I know that sounds crazy, but like, abuse to me can be somebody being overly obsessive with you, like not wanting you to go nowhere or do nothing, or they always got to know where you at, putting their hands on you. And I've dealt with all of that. So he definitely made me feel terrible, but I never, like, I could not leave him alone. And there was one time where he almost killed me, and that's what made me leave him alone. Like, I'm not gonna say what, because I don't want him to know I'm talking about him if he is watching my videos. But I definitely say you better not be dealing with that either. You do that shit one time, you're out. Like, that's just it. You're done. We're not together anymore. I don't care. You know, that's just really not acceptable from nobody. That nobody should be putting their hands on you, period. For nothing. I don't care what you did. A man should never hit a woman. Never. I don't care. No, just thinking about everything that I've been through, I've been through a lot, and I've definitely put up with a lot, but I learned a lot, and I'm a lot stronger now. So I'll accept certain things that I wouldn't have thought to think about back then. Nobody's gonna do me wrong. Nobody's gonna do me dirty. And it's just simply because I love myself. And I know that I'm worth it. And I know that I don't deserve that. And the people that's treating you bad don't know your worth. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you have to teach people. You really have to teach people how to treat you. So if they do something you don't like, bye. Bye. Like, come on, deuces. You don't want to be with somebody that's gonna tear you down mentally, physically. You want somebody that's gonna uplift you, somebody that's gonna make you feel good, encourage you. Because, you know, my life was so messy and so crowded back then. I had no sense of direction. Like, I didn't know what I wanted in my life. I was young. I was having problems at home with my mom, with my dad, and that's another thing. A lot of us women have daddy issues. And my dad was always in and out of my life. And I don't care what nobody say. That does affect you when you get older. Because for me, I always felt like, well, if my dad can't love me, the person that had me, you know what I'm saying, that I'm a part of him, if he can't love me, then nobody else can. Why would anybody else want to? But that, to me, that doesn't even make any sense, because I am worth it. I feel like sometimes you have to be in love with yourself in order to not put up with the BS. Like, that's just how I feel. And when I see these girls allowing these dudes do them any type of way, it's really sad to me, because it's like, girl, don't you see how beautiful you are? Don't you see how smart you are? How intelligent, how just a boss you are? Like, you can be doing this, you can be doing that. You don't need him. A lot of people are like, well, he pay my bills or he does this. Like, girl, then it becomes like a personal problem. Like, you need to get you together. You know what I'm saying? But definitely, I'm just a no tolerance type of person. Like, if you ain't gonna act right, then you gotta go. Like, you have to go. And that's just how I've been for years. That's why there's really no talk or debate about anything. Like, you just gotta go. I definitely feel like if you're having those type of issues, focus on you. Get yourself together. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody gonna love you like you love you. Okay? Once you start loving yourself and you want more for yourself, you won't let nobody do nothing to you. I'm telling you. Because I would be danged, okay, if a nigga won't put his hands on me now. I don't even play them type of games, okay? Well, anyway, I'm getting full, you guys. And I hope that I answered some questions. I kind of got a little personal a little bit. I don't want to get too personal because, like I said, people be watching me, y'all. People be watching me. And until I can hire some security, honey, we ain't gonna get that personal. But once I can, you know, afford the security, then we gonna get personal. But I'm for real. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know by giving me a like, leaving me a comment. I know it was like super long, and I feel like I was doing more talking and eating, but I had a good time talking to you guys. I really did. So I love you guys, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.